Okay, so we got Endymions here in Master Rank. We were able to actually get both D level max and Master 5 in like one stream, which is crazy. From Diamond 2 to Master 5 and D level 17 to max, which is good. And we're gonna see if we can keep that up. As of this stream, it is about the 23rd of June, so it's about a week left before everything resets. So it's never been a modern time to get Master 1 again. Probably now. Unfortunately, the Duelist Cup like took 2 streams out of us. So it's a little bit less time, but right now we have this. If you want to see the here, we've officially, everything in the map past 6 ranks, we've actually taken out everything of. Everything that like was not Master Rank, now we have like the original look of it. Issue is that we used to be all Master 1s, now it's all Master 5s, which is fine. But since we have extra time for ranked, we can actually try to see if we can get Master 1. However, I kind of do want to try out the Skull Invitation for the first 3 duels. I think that might be funny. Oh, skipping games banned. Okay, we'll have to go with go back to Into the Board, but why is this not here? Really? Okay. I think the game makes sense to look at for this festival. But there's only 3 duels, and then we'll proceed to ranked. So you can't tell whether to go first or second, kind of a deal. Because if you're going first, you're probably gonna burn yourself out with the 6 multiple like burn things. But if you go second, your opponent might be on an FTK or something. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if I could try Darkwood Enchanter FTK. That might be interesting, huh? I seriously doubt my opponent will have any hand traps. Cards don't really go to the graveyard, so it might be beneficial. All my spells still will. I can't activate the second servant or anything like that. So every activation, 1,800 less life points. That's probably the last thing that's gonna go to graveyard. Okay, so basically one more thing can go to graveyard before it's like all toast, but there's nothing else in my hand that can actually go to graveyard. I'm gonna guess. I think Jackal King might. We're gonna print some first. Like I said, I doubt they're on hand traps and stuff. Because it plays into Nibiru, but I don't think they're gonna be on hand traps. I pop the Endymion, add it back, and draw. Yeah, let's not do that. If I do that, I could literally pop everything. I Demon Summon, I could remove the 6 from the Jackal Kings and then pop actually everything on the board and still use Bestiary. I will. Maybe I'll just pop one. Just because they're probably I'm not gonna do that. Because they're probably on something like Magic Plant or something to draw to. He only gets 4 more cards to the graveyard. So this just would have been doubled. It would have been at like what, additional like 1700 or so. Otherwise, would have been nice to have Easter egg face down. So yeah, no need to stay any longer. I know Dark Ruler says can't do any damage, but like what am I gonna do with the top deck and I guess a Dragoon, you know. But I might just keep up the opponent's skull invitations as well. His name is Wibbed. I'm gonna go second. Yeah, that happens. This hand looks like a hand that burns me for everything. Because they can't be on just nothing but floodgates as well, because they have too much basic back row. Be interesting. It's what? 900, 333, 1800 per card to the graveyard. So like only 4 cards can be sent to the graveyard and you still be in the game. This would be interesting. I mean, with those spells and everything like that, like cool tune thing, like even using Synchro Overtake, like puts him at more of a disadvantage. He synchros away with 2 cards. He synchros at all. He's gonna lose his he's gonna lose 3,600 life points, half his life points already. Like I said, it's 5 of these before he goes to the before it loses, unless he's got some plan to remove all the skull invitations. Oh, that's half his life points. He's not gonna synchro again. It's what, 1500 per? He only gets 2 of them. I'm not really worried about hand traps right now, because if he tries to hand trap, he loses 1500 life points. And I can't just shut up with Call of the Grave preemptively. Oh. Yeah, right now, one more card's at his graveyard, he loses. So what if I just normal summon a body and attack over his card? He's done for. Secret summons at all. What would activate a card effect? Yeah. I think going second is the way, guys. Let them drill down the whole life boards. Then think use any hand traps and stuff. Hey Shadow, I've been watching you for some time. Love the streams. I enjoy seeing someone dedicated to one deck. I was wondering if you ever decided to play the archetype in the future, what would it be? Could play under the assignment? Yeah. Foodprince Samurai. Poly Witchcraft or Dark Magician. Those are my 2 other favorite decks. I'm gonna go second again. My 2 other favorite decks would definitely be those 2. I've been fighting Witchcraft was so much fun. I just love the recursion with everything. That it's not like it's also I was testing out with the new support that came out, and I was testing against one of the bots, you know. And actually, like the bot, like I've set up my whole board, and he was able to summon out what do you call it? The Exciton Knight, and destroyed my entire board. I had nothing in hand or field. And then I was able to use my graveyard to summon about a body, and then use it to summon another card, and then got like 5 of my my Witchcrafter cards back from the graveyard. I'm just like, oh my goodness, it doesn't even look like my board got wiped, even though I had nothing. It was so cool. But I also like Dark Magician too, because I've been using Dark Magician ever since my start of the game. It was Dark Magician and Spell Counters was my first deck. So like, I go back as far with Dark Magician as I do with Endymions. Ooh, this is interesting. Because he's gotta have MSTs and stuff. I think what he should probably do is focus on getting Phonics out. He only gets 5, and that was one of them. But it's only 5 card effect activations to go to the graveyard and stuff before he just burns himself out. So his goal is to use MSTs on the cards here before gets burned out. His best bet is to use 2 MSTs at once to make sure that the cards get destroyed before they go to the graveyard. Very cool. We'll love to see those maybe in the future, especially Witchcraft with the new wave of support. Yeah, I've been saying for a while, when the Witchcrafters come to Master Duel and all their support and actually like together, then I'm going to be streaming that for at least a season. I obviously want to stick to my roots with the Endymions because obviously I love Endymions most, and I know everyone else likes the Endymions most. However, I still want to try out Witchcrafters at least for a season. And when the new overframes for Dark Magician comes, I would like to try out at least one of those as well. So he wants to he's gonna probably MST his own Skull Invitation, and then he's gonna MST his own card, and then use Phonics to shuffle back the other 2. But he's still gonna burn for 1500 unless he trades another MST. But then if he does, he's still gonna burn for a lot more too. All of the Virtues, he's gonna take 1800 for this though. It sends for cost, and this thing doesn't activate in a new chain. It sends immediately. He's gonna target, but before it even destroys anything, it's gonna burn. Because it's a continuous effect. So It's clever, but like he's also gonna be at really low life points. Then he's gonna burn for another 1500 before he gets to him. Before he even gets to him. He's gonna burn for 3000 actually. Because both these are gonna go to the graveyard. No, okay. 4-4-4-4. Before this even targets, just shuffle back. And then. Oh my goodness! He's down. Literally, if two of his cards go to graveyard, I guess he's gonna be gone. Like if I normal summon Servant and try to attack over, yeah. Oh my goodness, dude's down. If he uses any card effect himself at all, he goes down to nothing. If he removes anything else from the field, dude is at next to nothing. Like if he uses anything, he's gone. It's so cool, man. Demon's a classic, of course. Hello there. Hello, Lord Disengui. I'd be there no matter what. Appreciate you so much, Samurai. He's cooked. We'll see. Let's see, yeah. Dude, like, he thought that... I think maybe he thought Virtuous was gonna, like, pop the card before, you know, before he burned himself. But because Skill Invitation is a weird one, it doesn't activate. It's continuous, which means it is always gonna be the first thing to happen. The moment cards get sent to graveyard, before anything triggers, it doesn't change anything. Uh-oh. He's gonna burn for 300 now. Oh, there it is, okay. So I just gotta deal 800, potentially at 1800. So, it's definitely clever, but he's also, look at this. He's also used up all 3 of his MSTs, so what is he gonna go for? I just gotta do 500 damage. So he's gonna have to link to the Link 2 and try to get that way. But honestly, I can't normal summon Servant. So he wants to get MSC from Graveyard. I could also just normal summon attack over Radiant Typhoon, right? It's like, none of these cards do anything on field. He's gonna place the trap face up. He's gonna MST his own trap, and then he's gonna summon up the card from graveyard. I'm sure. Right. But what if I just attack over this card with Servant? We know what's in his hand. He's got double MST, right? Yeah. Any attack kills here? Well, we'll see. I don't want to just like summon a body attack that he decides to like chain a card and stop his cards from being attacked. Like, say he has double summon. Ooh, if I could get Servant with a counter, I can attack directly. Pretty sure he's got double MST, though. Yeah. We'll see that, because, like, you can obviously negate with the spell trap here, and also negate with Radiant Typhoon here. Blue Boar is cool. Let's start off with Blue Boar. You can still Fallen on the Virtuous. Pop the Blue Boar. I don't want to use Upstart unless I need to. Obviously, I don't want him to, you know, MST one Servant and then negate the other. So we're gonna keep one Servant in our hand. Okay. I guess I will use all 3 Servants then. He can't totem bird the Servant here. He has to use MST on it. Chain link blocking the whatever. If he uses totem bird on this, that'd be great for me because obviously I get to summon him back. This is just chain link blocking mandate. I think he's got another okay. Another in hand. Yeah. A little bit of what I'm worried about. The spell is new to me. I don't think I saw you use it before. What, Bestiary? Because I've been using Bestiary ever since this stuff started. People don't like Bestiary or something because it's like because it whatever you call it. It doesn't give you any advantage, but it immediately does give you 3 counters. He's still got Fall on the Virtuous face down, so he's got a lot of removal still. Yeah, I don't think I win this. He'd Fall on the Virtuous pop. It also then shuffle back 2 cards. I can't not do this. Because I'm gonna... Oh, okay. He's gonna try to use Fall on the Virtuous on the blue boar. Okay. That's why I didn't want to use it here. Because if I go scale here, he could Fall on Virtuous, shuffle back the other one, which I don't want him to do yet. I could draw into those trap cards and ooh. Ugh. Guess he's got a guess on what to do. He's got a guess on which one, It all comes down to this, to be honest with you, and which one he chooses. Actually, it does. Oh, what do you target? Magister. I think I still win this. Barely? No. I think he's gonna. He might just. He could use the trap card to boost his stuff barely high enough. Like, this is like barely enough, but the trap card's gonna increase the attack and defense. I use the effect, yeah, he's gonna use... Question? What's a chain? You could target 3 quick play spells in Grievous, including a Radiant Typhoon card. So, MST does not count as a Radiant Typhoon card. That's why he could use it. He doesn't have a Radiant Typhoon card. Literally! Okay. So if he popped the I was hoping he would pop the Reflection, so that I could scale Jackal King and then pen summon out the Reflection. And then 1850 attack over the 0 attack. And even if he couldn't boost it, he would still take 1550 damage because it's 1850 minus 300. But clearly he couldn't use that at all. It has to be a Radiant Typhoon card. He can't. I thought he could shuffle back MST as well. So literally just enough attack points. Okay. It is a bold choice to use not a bold choice. It is a wise. It's a creative. You know, like, oh, that makes sense to use MST. Like what you said there, they don't outright lose. And the first person I went against, he used Dark Ruler and then just played from there. He used Dark Ruler and then popped the whole board with Ghidorah. So yeah. It wasn't gonna be anything. But yeah, I'm liking the go second strategy. I won all 3 coin tosses, but I'd rather go second. Let my opponent burn everything out, and then if they use all those stuff to try to stop me, then they don't have anything. They take those, yeah. Don't question it. Yeah. Boss, it's Tuesday. Yes, Frank. But I don't think I'm gonna be live on Saturday. Because I have some plans for Saturday, so basically consider today Saturday's stream. That's basically what it boils down to. I was also considering, what if I try to use the Dark Red Enchanter thing to discard all 5 cards in my opponent's hand? But I don't really think that I could get Dark Red Enchanter resolved without having, what do you call it? More cards in my graveyard. Because if moment 5 cards go to my graveyard, then it's gone. Spectres don't get days off? Yeah, that's true. Maybe I didn't remember. Okay, K9. Also, one thing about this, something that is a little bit not good, but also good at the same time. Backrow is filled up, so my opponent is there on floodgates or whatever. They can't really set multiple floodgates and stuff to try to burn me out. The 30-second festival was full of floodgate people and stuff like that. But with this one, if they're using stuff, they have to obviously commit to the back row like this, case for K9, and then the other one's used up. Consequently, as well, if they're using other cards like this, I mean, obviously, imperm columns are still used up, but there's less room to be putting imperms down if they have other disruption. So there's that. On the downside, I can only use 1 scale and then use all my spell cards. And Institution's going to be a lot worse unless I can use souls to send it away. If he detaches, he loses 18. Might have to consider dropping the Institution for the last game. Like I said, it immediately triggers. Also, a good idea. Magic Planter is just an all-around amazing card for this festival. It's just a draw, too. Saturday's not... Oh, yeah, I should just replace all the institutions with the Magic Planter, I think. Saturday's not Tuesday. Spectres don't get days off. Your PTO request is denied. Nice. Just such a random effect to just set it at the end of the battle phase, so you always will have access to it. What do they add here? Because they only got force release. Another case for Kanan? Which one is the one that looks at the hand? Yeah, that one. You know what would be an interesting card for Skull Invitation event? D-Shifter. Nothing goes to graveyard. Okay, so this is legit just force released, I think. Ooh. Danakome indeed. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this without without using the institution. Yeah, Magic Planter would have been a lot nicer to me. You can have the 1,000 whatever, but yeah, institution's gonna be basically dead unless I can get souls. If he uses his trap card, I get to trigger reflection. Okay. He can, oh, okay. Did I just really get all 3 Upstart Goblins in a festival like this? Oh, that's a nice card to draw, I guess. Of course, is that the last disruption? Go PTO system. I just realize I do have knowledge in hand, but if I use knowledge, I lose instantly. Oh. Yeah, if I do this and send away, that's 2 instances. 1, 2, that's what? 3,000 damage? So can I, Cerberus banish his card and then attack over the other one? Because did he already use Ash? He did. So I think I can still do this. Banish, not sent to the graveyard. One more card sent to graveyard and I lose. I think he's out of stuff. I think I could get this still. I don't think I'm gonna be 6100. Boom! And if he didn't lose with that, he'd lose another 1500 life points from the Skull Invitation and then 1850 directly. If that was with me, I couldn't use anything in the graveyard because that's 1500 for each card in the graveyard. I like this festival. Sure. Let's go, exactly. Boom. Okay, got nothing. So yeah, I didn't change the deck list at all, but for those who don't, that's... Why? Dribble Nibiru. Okay, people actually are winning this. Like I said, in this one I got Dark Lunar Board into a Gandor Geo Destruction. They drew the one up there, and then used Gandor, and then started going, you know, Demon combo and stuff. Like, okay. But everyone else, was that all Master Rank people? Yeah, all Master 5. Okay, so if anyone who's doing this doesn't know about this card. Basically, this card is just pot of greed. It probably would have been better just to replace one of the institutions with it. Really? Look at this one. Then if it's just tap total game, you draw 2 cards, not even once per turn. So you can just do it at 3, and then just draw 6 cards. Okay, so it's the same deck list as before. It's been doing pretty well. So we'll see what we can do. This is our history yesterday. We were able to get 3 ranks in 2.5 hours, which is pretty good. We got from Diamond 2 to Diamond 1, then deranked back to Diamond 2, and then went to Diamond 1. Like, look at this. Like, I think we... Okay, this is where we got Diamond 2, and we almost went back. We got Diamond 1, and we almost went back to Diamond 2 again. Which I think we did, didn't we? Then we won those games and won again. Okay, wait here. So, we got to, like, Diamond 1, and then the very first duel, they, like, made us lose, I think. Yeah. Then we lost 3 games, went back to Diamond 2, got deranked. We got the 2 games, lost 1. Then we won the next 3 to go back to Diamond 1. Lost 2 games, and on an emotion game, we were on Diamond 1. And then we won that game, and then won the rest of the games. So let's hope that we can do a good job here. Stream goal is Master 3, but if like 3 to 4 hours goes by and nothing's happened, we're not even close, we're still just going to end stream. We want to achieve the goal for the season, which is Master 5, but if we can reach Master 1, that'd be great. Holy based. Okay, let's see what happens. We're going to get someone at Master 4 already. Okay, let's just hope no Foolos or anything like that. We can play around Duel with this. Looks like there is a Foolos though. Yep. I didn't even say Max C, I said Foolos specifically. Every summon, every negate, every draw he gets is another negate. Nope, cancel. Now, I could, during the opponent's turn, use Servant to discard Knowledge, and I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counters. Or if I activate Knowledge, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters, because I bounce Servant to hand. Yeah, so discarding Servant gets me 6 counters. However, negating my own Knowledge to activate Servant gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters. That's the question. I get less counters, except Servant being in the scale is pretty nice still to keep collecting counters for next turn. And besides, I can use Badge to summon out Endymion immediately. You know what I'm saying? I could summon out, like, say my opponent doesn't even use any spell trap cards, and I have to, like, wait. I'm only getting 2 monster negates. However, we'll just... We'll just discard it. We get more stuff. It's like the same result. It's just, do we want Servant in the scale or not? Suppose it would have gotten at least one more counter this way. Mitigate Albound's Fall of the White Dragon in hand, and it gets destroyed. He's just gonna banish Rimbum, summon it from graveyard, and then that's the same thing, you know? Chain Super Poly, I'm guessing? No. By the way, if anyone's wondering how to use the deck in TCG, this basically is how you're supposed to use the deck in TCG without Electromite. You can Jackal Magister for 3 negates and then serve it for the 4th negate. Relatively easily. Trying to figure out why you can't target Endymion? Okay. That's fun. For those keeping track, if I had negated my knowledge about Servant and used Servant on again, Servant would be at 0 counters, but she would have gotten 1 from Brand the High Spirit, 1 from Pawn of the Virtuous. So 2 counters, the same as what she's at now. So if she gets attacked and destroyed and put in the scale, you know, she'd have the exact same amount of counters as she would have if I did the play when I negated my knowledge, you know? So it's kind of the same scenario here. If he used another spell card, then yeah, it would have been better for me to keep Servant in the scale. But as of now, if he doesn't... Oh yeah, if he doesn't use any more spells, if he doesn't use any more spells, then it's gonna be what do we call it? Same amount of counters that Servant would have in the scale anyway. Alright. And this sees into Brand Infusion, then he attacks over everything. Basically, if he summons out, yeah, Aliber and Brand Fusion, whatever, he can attack over Jackal King, Servant, and Banish Magister, and then top decking. Fire, that's weird. Definitely gonna attack over Magister just for the damage, I imagine. Unless he decides not to, because he goes back to scale. I'll have to Jack King out of the deck. So yeah, it would have been nice to have Servant at 3 counters. We don't know what the last card in his hand is. Knowledge already used up. Oh yeah, Fallen Virtuous. I just crashed Servant? Just doing that right now. Albaz. use the courier. Okay, we don't know what the last card in his hand is. Oh, another one. Okay. Check out Follow the Virtuous face down. Because if he pops, that could be enough. Obviously, if I use the DB right now, he's just going to use his Follow the Virtuous. If we use this, 2 and 1, it's, yeah. Not enough counters. Would have been nice to have enough counters for the demon pop, because then I can still banish it for demon and stuff, or crash it to get like a mastery. But no, not the cards I needed, and obviously Fulos is a card. Okie doke. This deck can be really problematic. I can handle each of the disruptions individually. This is 60 cards. Yeah. 60 cards. I can handle each of the disruptions individually, but all together they combine to, like, be a pain. So no one uses Chaos anymore. the mix of both, like, decks take too long, and my hand is interesting to see how it plays out. Because, like, I'm at the bottom of Master 5, so it doesn't really matter if I win or lose. But I'm also, like, looking at my hand and, like, this is pretty decent. Oh, sorry, Sunriser. Hello, Odra Gem. How you doing? Cross Crusader and what would be the other one? I'm guessing Inferno Device are both of these. No, Ferris. Inferno Device, Cross Crusader is about to be on there as well, though. I didn't realize he used Ferris. Huh. Why wouldn't he just used Cross Crusader's effect? Why did that not go in the League effect window? Is that not a lingering effect? Does it not count it? So, if Verso says, you can access monsters that take the effect except hero monsters. Cross Crusader says, you'll use this effect. Also, you cannot switch the monsters that deactivate either of this card's effect except hero monsters. What does Verso say? You cannot switch for the extra deck to deactivate hero monsters. Isn't it worded the exact same way? Why does it Cross Crusader listed as a lingering effect? Everything's fine. You? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Heroes take way too long. Like taking the, it's just so long. I even left to go do something and came back and they're not even halfway done. Like they take way too long. Sorry, one question. Zombies is rogue or fun deck? Isn't that the same thing, though? Alright, this hand's doable. Let's see if he's got any... he's got his back C. Looks like he does. His behavior suggests max C instead of an impermavailer. So, like, he has to stop and see if he can read the effect to see if it special summons. Ash Blossom. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So I guess it is Valor Imperm. Just banish secrets, which isn't terrible. I also banished Guida. Oh, is this an impulse? Ghost Ogre, maybe? Ghost Ogre. It's fine, I can still use Jacokin. Obviously, I could chain Bestiary just to make sure that Citadel gets the count as well. Obviously, I could just chain Bestiary to put on Citadel anyway. So yeah, it's not really anything worth it. Nice. Specialist is also banished. I can still work with this. I don't think that's why I said about jacking, was because I was seeing if he had a debut or something. Did he banish souls? I don't think so. What do you guys think about our ability to continue playing into all this? Pretty impressive, right? Yeah, I feel like Return to the Best to last forever. Yeah. I would do a comment in a second, Odra. Give me 1 second. We got Jacker King. We're gonna end on Endymion. I'm gonna go for another Jacker King. I think that would probably be better. I'll use you to send the institution away. I'll keep the Citadel up. Actually, awesome. So that let's go. I'll leave magic and magic. That would be best. Put on Citadel. Why not? Jacko King, unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, the if we had sent an Endymion instead, we could actually magic put Jackal out on the field as well. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Summon. Protect. View. Special summon, yes. And cancel. We can go ahead and grab. Yeah. No, that's from extra deck, so it doesn't matter. Let's just do that instead. Nothing left in deck, but that's fine. Just gonna link these two away for IP. Oh, basically the same end board with 3 hand drafts. Look at that. That's 6 disruptions. Unfortunately, it's not multiple Endymions, though. It's only one Endymion negate. Yeah, I really don't like the meta at all. I hate Cool Tune, Brandon Elf Note. I have 1400 UR Dust. But I don't know what deck to build. I'm playing weaker. I was looking at Zombies, Dinos, Guardians, Shadow, Tailmate, or Autograss. Which one do you recommend? I speak Spanish, so it would be really helpful if you could speak a little slower in English. I just have a hard time understanding it well. I only speak a little bit of Spanish because I'm quite Puerto Rican. So I would say that the most competitive out of the list that you made, that you showed, just again the first thing we see, just because he doesn't have anything hardly, and if he's got something else, if he was gonna could still make work with that. Dinos are probably the most competitive. Telemate as well. Telemate is probably still the most competitive. Telemate and Dinosaur. What was that for that? Play through 3 hand traps. Yeah, demons can definitely play through the singular hand trap like that, but floodgate hand traps that just overlap the whole turn, like, come on. So the best options are Shaddoll, Telemit, or Dinos. Shaddoll is not as good. Dinosaurs have some pretty good board one presence, and obviously Jirak, the new the synchro stuff. Uh, it they can combo pretty well with Fire King, so that can still be relevant. But Telemit is a deck that just never goes away. This hand is not that good. This is one of those hands that I'm probably going second. I probably just auto scoop with. Okay. Hopefully no impulse, because it's probably either Tenpai or Skystriker. We'll go. No. I'll send the other institution I already used, because I do have this one just paired up. That's alright. Well, that went almost many then. Wow, look at all that. Would love to get one more counter. I suppose I could. Fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, almost ready to gate out of the deck. I guess it's just a Magister. Do that. Draw a card. Not terribly confident that I actually want to use desires. Anything out of the deck that I would rather get out? I don't think good. And we'll do it anyway. 1, 2, 3. Boy, Bashless. And let's link you away like that. Something. Two, three, four. All of this is gonna be in the defense mode. Oh, should have. Nah, it's fine. It's like should have sent that in defense mode. And then I'm like, I mean, it can't be destroyed. Oh. Did I banish? No, I didn't even do anything with the banishment yet. I could have used Bashes to remove 3 counters and cycle back a what do you call it? Jack a lot something for potential follow up. Right. Now we have 5 counters. Oh, actually 7 counters because of Servant. 7 counters is enough to negate with every monster, but not Celine. Because you can, I just need 6 counters with the Jack Kings and then 1 counter for each of the cards. If I used Bashes to remove 3 counters, it would have been a little bit of a rough issue. Oh, okay. Okay. Good, it could be helpful, but gotta make sure that the card that special summons from hand, I can still just bounce back whenever I need to. I'll bounce this back, just because I do not trust his ability not to just attack multiple times, you know? Equip a crypt spell, attack, and then go to another one and attack. I don't trust his ability not to just do that without using a monster effect. Oh, that was totally a duel of all time. We okay? It's Angel 7. Because I can. Forgot it's 5 duels instead of 4. Very, very tiny Makanko engine. So it seems to be a mix of like actually every single duel that I've gotten in already today has been tails and heads, as it should be. So it's weird that it's like a realistic Here's the thing. Say he's got Duel. I go Mastery first, do my best search, and he Duels. I got nothing. So I could use Desires first, but I'm just gonna go Upstart first. Okay. And it's probably a Maxi instead of an Ash. Yeah. I can still get on a good board with 1 pen summon out. Because if I use Serd's effect to remove 3, I don't have any counters to negate anything. We'll use this right now. circle. Oh, I already used that. The souls would be nice. I'm gonna go for Garuda, but I'd be at 2 little counters. Magister is like the same amount of counters needed to be removed. No, but it's still fine. Could have chained Magister, and if I had more counters, I 100% would have. But I'd have to remove 3 counters down to 1 counter. I did not want to do that. I played DBs and I still don't think I fully understand it yet. It's just the only archetype that I really found to be kind of fun to play, and it's a pretty good archetype, yeah. It'd be really funny if he tries to go for, you know, Rap Period to, Warbow, yeah. See if he tries to go Battle Phase. No Zeus for you. Would like to have at least one more monster negate, though. One more counter for a monster negate. Yummy, yummy spot counters. Valiants were a bit outdated, unfortunately, Odra. They were missing boss monsters, but they don't really have a good end word anyway. They can just end a boss dino. Like they usually do. This is 100% a card you want to negate. Without a doubt. I think, oh, is there something more important? No. You know why there's not something more important? Because then he can use the effect, target 2 pieces of monster in the field, including radiant type of monster you control. And then force out the negate anyway. It's like Fenrir. And also, let's not forget that you can also set up the trap, which also is another disruption. You can also force out another card. Really? Wow, after all those cards. I guess that's what happens when you can't Zeus someone. You lose your crutch. Oh, if he didn't have Bond of the Virtuous. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Zeus. Did he have a doubted? No. So even if he did... Actually, I wouldn't have been... I had 4 counters in the field. So... If I didn't have Magister or whatever, I could still use the Jackling negates and stuff. But still, it's nice not to worry about Zeus. Valiants boss monsters, the spectacle Valiants players, yeah. Woo! Exactly. I think a good amount of coin tosses. Usually, like, Master Rank experience, you lose every coin toss. Except for one. That one coin toss that you do win, your opponent's on Tenpai. Or Numerons of Wakango. Alright, no Maxi, which means there's Duel. We play through Duel. Baby. Okay, no Duel. Okay, this is very shocking. No hand traps, which means droplet into evenly. I don't. Hopefully not. Cerberus first, because Cerberus can activate by the time, Oh, do not pet summon yet, please. Servant in the middle. Usually you never want to summon in the middle, but Servant is the most likely card to, the most likely card I have that would, get linked away. Jacking summon up Bastus, activate Magister, Bastus move the counter some Servant himself to get back like a Cerberus or something, and then link the 2 away. Oh, it's cool too. I don't see any board break. Imperm, but he didn't draw it. He didn't have it in hand. Obviously no hand chops either. But no, look at all these hand chops. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hand traps. I forgot to count the Beltramis. 14 hand traps and he didn't draw 1. That's crazy. That's some good luck there. There's Mamonka. He's one of the coolest cards that you summon him and lose your interruption to get 1 interruption. Yeah, I'm winning good amount of coin tosses. It's crazy. Base though, yeah. And they aren't even running Fu in that build. Yeah, it's Pirelli instead. Maybe it's because Radiant Typhoon. It's like there's so much. It's like Brandon is one of the top decks now, which means what do you call it? People want to be running back row removal because of all the back row stuff they end on, which means we have to build decks to counter the decks that are trying to counter Brandon. I'm gonna go Astru first. To be Ashes, I can still remove the 3 counters from Jackal to get the Servant. If he doesn't, I want to get those 3 counters in Servant. Okay. Magister is also a good card to get, but Magister I typically want to end on. Polyaxi. We'll see though. Hopefully it's just Imperm Baylor. Nope, it's Maxi. Oh, what? What? Maybe it's Fuelos. Not Fuelos. Maybe it's Phimina. Okay, we got the counters. I would do this first to get more counters on the Jackal. However, I don't really want to leave myself vulnerable to something. I want to make sure, because I would be down to 1 counter on the Servant, and I don't want to have that happen yet. So I'd rather have a negate still. Especially if, I don't know if, what do you call it? If the... What's that one card called? The Hand Trap Contact Z ever comes back, I would want to make sure that that doesn't hurt me. Still got more stuff, but I think I can trigger her again. Because I see another thing he has. Oh, we play Demon now? We've been playing Demon for like the last 3-4 seasons. A-okay by me. I'll just short you as long as it's not Blue Boy. Boom, baby! Ash who? I was like, I'm pretty sure we can still get that last counter on Servant. Yep, he's gone! He's gone! He's gone! Dude did an Ash Mastery? He's like, no, we save it for Servant. I'm like, usually I want you to Ash Servant. Like, DK says, like, if your opponent has called by and they don't call by your hand trap, then it was probably a bad hand trap. I was like, yeah, I got Jackal King and I didn't use it on it because I'm pretty sure I could just get it on again. And obviously, let's be real. If I didn't get anything I needed, I could still use Institution to remove the counters from the Jackal King to get like a level 4 Basilisk, head summon out the Bash into Endymion, and then link someone to Electrobite. Pop Endymion, add it back, get the 3rd counter on Servant regardless, Servant summon out from extra deck. Yeah. And then also Endymion summon out. I wonder what it was. Win streak is 5. Hang on a second. Oh, win streak is 5 is actually pretty neat. Yeah, so yeah, D-Mod has been a really good card. Because it turns 1 card into a Spellbook Engine. And like I've been saying this for a while as well. When Dark Magical Curtain comes out, it's gonna be pretty good because that's a 1-card Spellbook Engine. Yeah. Let's keep going though. What's even better about streaming on a Tuesday is that most of the people that can't come out because they're busy on weekends actually came to come and see me live. Okay, so I won like the last 3 coin tosses in a row, so I'm expecting to lose the next 3 coin tosses. I hope that one of these I end up winning the game though, so I can reset my my loss gauge. Also, hang on, okay, we've been streaming for about an hour and a half and got a rank up, which is really good. Because usually I like to stream for 3 hours now, and in the past my goal was to get what do you call it? My goal was to get 2 ranks per day. So if I do 1 rank in an hour and a half, obviously do the math, that's 2 ranks, 3 hours, so that goes with both things. If I can get the next rank up in like the same time, then we are completely on par where we want to be. However, my number 1 goal is just not to derank. like going into with Master 5, the entire idea was, well, I mean, it doesn't matter how many we lose, we're not going to D-rank for Master 5. Now we are in a place where we could D-rank, and I don't really want the last hour and a half to be for nothing. Something though, I've noticed, it's nothing too big, but the opponent ashing the Servant, but then moment Servant got to 3, he didn't wait for Servant to activate to scoop. Meaning people, I think people recognize now that Servant's not once per turn. Because like usually you go Servant again, and then people go, what? That's not once per turn. They scoop or something because they expect the stuff to be once per turn. Now the person scooped moment Servant got to 3 again, so I think people are. The overall thing to note about that is that I think people are recognizing what Endymions do now, as opposed to the matchup being, oh, they don't know what any of the demon cards are, so like might as well they're gonna misplay all the time because they don't know what the cards do. I'm like, they seem to know the little bit. It's like Servant not being once per turn in the way. Like obviously it's entirely possible that the opponent just saw that I was continuing on and didn't want to play anymore, but seeing Servant get to 3 counters seems to be the thing. Like, he recognized what the deck does, and now people can't really say stuff like, oh, it's because the opponent has no idea what you're doing, what the cards do, so that's how you get out wins. I don't complain about cards often, like at all, but I really think Rotary is a card that shouldn't exist. Only cards I complain about are the Lurking Hand Traps, obviously Maxi, Duel, and maybe D-Barrier and Zeus. Everything else in the game, I'm just like, yeah, the cards. But Rotary is like you already have already made incredible deck, and then Rotary just says, yeah, we get to do everything we want. We got a good going second hand. Come on, give it to main phase. Give it to main phase. Main phase. Desires first. You wouldn't summon Ash from the deck if you already had an Ash in hand. That's why I did this first. Because I would like to Nova Summon Jackal, then do that to get the counters, but I'm also like, A, it's going to let him get Ash in hand to negate the Desires, and B, it's just going to turn on a card that can pop cards in the back row. Like, obviously we could pop Soul Trap cards. Going for Balin. Gonna get Bestiary? No, but this is still not bad. Oh, that's Duel. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know, like, I still got some decent cards in hand. Let's see if we can still carry this through with being floodgated for the turn. Gotta summon out you. Do this to force out the Zalen, because I think Magic might be a little bit better. Still probably gonna lose the Ash Blossom. The only thing I'm thinking of is maybe I could have used Institution and then Magic summoned out Jackal King instead. So that I can negate the Zalen. I don't even know what to banish. You would think, oh yeah, it's gonna get the tuner anyway, but I'm like, at any point he could just use his But then again, I don't think he could use the back row cards, can he? I don't know, maybe we should just banish the backpack. I'm pretty sure that the spell can't be chained, right? Where's the spell? Generally, I think that adds some deck to hand, right? And then he gets to... It needs under Duel. Yeah. So, he's still got a quick effect anyway, so I think we're still fine. I think we still didn't do anything that could not be taken back. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say that we still we would have lost anyway kind of deal. Yeah. I don't know, he still had this double back row of whatever it was. He saw it because if it wasn't just Duel or anything, it was back row could have just still added and continued synchroing. Pretty sure there's nothing different we could have played. Especially because he didn't even use his Ash yet. Oh, we get the Code Dust though. I always would like a good chance to reset the gauge. Especially when you just get into the rank. Whatever you are, it's at least like 4 duels away before you get into motion game. But if you just get to the rank and then lose, you're just 2 duels away, which is so not good. That call the grave is nice. Okay. See what we're up against. Should I just maybe almost summon Abductor? Question here. I could summon out Bashes instead and activate Abductor. I wish we had a Aroma Strategy skill in Master Duel. But those who don't know, in Duel Links, there's a skill called Aroma Strategy, where you can always see the top card of your deck. That would be so helpful in Endymion, because it'll help me figure out what to do here. I know sort of Abductor. We're just gonna scale Abductor, and we're not gonna know someone bash this, even though I can get 2 extra counters. Hopefully he just scoops because his crutch got deleted. Maybe I'll draw into talents? Or maybe he'll just gonna troll me and then that will be it. You never know. Okay. Yep, typical. Oh. Okay. I don't know if that was a second Fulo, so if that was we're just gonna poke him. He didn't have a play. Maybe we could have still bestiaried out for Abductor, use it to get Endymion, active Endymion, pencil with Bash. Yeah. Okay, I took the gamble. Looks like it's paying off. Okay. Maybe he has Ash, but I think that he does. Using it up here would be beneficial for us. Opponents all hand traps? It looks like it, yeah. I think it's got, I don't know, I think it's imperm, but a no hit there means that it's probably not an Ash. Card that says add any pendulum from deck to hand, I feel like anybody would want to Ash that. I think I can end this early. This does play into Nib, but we do have a negate for it, unless he's got Nib and Baylor. The 82. Alright. Well, let's see what deck that was. Maxi, Duel, Duelos, and something else. We set the gauge, which is all we wanted, really. So, we went against a Coulton player that didn't draw any hand traps despite having a lot. And now we won written into another Coulton player that has too many hand traps. Moment Tuning is a good card, but like obviously it's not a starter. But let me guess, what's that other card? The one that I mean, combos really well with hand traps. You just know with some of the Ash Blossom that you can just push summon anything from your deck. Moment Tuning just seems like a great card for any synchro deck at all. Like, how come I don't see that card ever? What's that other card? It's like Synchro Overtake was another. I don't know. Like, trying to debate whether that would be better with the other cards. I don't know. Captain Crunch's Oops, all hand traps. Yep. Iron Thunder, Sphere Mode. Yeah, Duelist Genesis, is that what that's called? His name is Pi. Because if we lost that game against Splatoon, next game will be the motion game, I think. Which is not something I really want. But we set the game with gauge, which means we have 4 losses we can manage. Okay. I see 3 cards in my hand that adds. One second, think of his role. Crazy, it summons any tuner at all, so that makes it we can play around any what do we call it? Something like an Ash or something. What do they want to start off with Rotary though? I don't know what Desires and Chicken does. They might not know what the other 3 does. Let's see how long it takes for them to look at the hand. We can determine if they're reading the cards or if they're just glancing. Which means that if they just glance, we can kind of think that if Chicken Game and Desires go through, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it looks like they might be just reading the cards now. Because like if Desires and Chicken Game go through, then the odds are they don't even know what the other cards in the hand are. Yeah, he's taking a long time to look through each card. You got a timeout just by reading Endymion? Yeah. This guy's taking a while. Alright, there it is. I haven't went against Cooltoon and TCG yet, but man, like, having to show your opponent to the opponent is probably one of the, like, I don't wanna kind of a deal. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna keep sitting on top. There was a time the opponent like did that. They kept sitting on top when they knew I had another one. Then I activated sold it. They destroyed it. I think the second one, then they scooped. I think that was, yeah. So like it was. I showed that to Evo Sketch on the how to stream. He's like, the opponent knew that that there was 2 Citadels and decided to scoop over one of them. Like, yeah. It's got perfect information plus tap decks, man nip for free, totally fair, and balanced card design. Yeah, manipulation. See, I said this before on the stream. When I was in high school, I kept wondering, like, what's the future going to be for Yu-Gi-Oh? What's the next big thing that every deck's going to be able to do? And I thought every deck, like, in the future was gonna have a card that says banish all cards opponent controls. Like, evenly matched, you know? It's like, you could activate this effect. Send 1 monster you control to the graveyard, banish all cards opponent controls. And then another effect. You can tribute 1 monster, or you can return, send 1 card from the extra to the graveyard, banish all cards. Like, every deck was just gonna have their own card that can banish our cards. No, every deck's just gonna have their effect that looks in the hand. Like, we got 3 of them now. I think a 4th one with the Tune card. But, what do you call it? Like, there's, like, with the new Tune, you know, the Tune support, they have a card, like, Mind Read, the Spine Scan. Oh, but yeah, no. K9 has it, RB has it, obviously, Cooltoon has it. Also, I've been thinking about what could be a really good card against Cooltoon. Spellbound might be a really interesting tech against them. Because they just can't synchro with any of their cards in the field. So they can't synchro during your turn anymore. Obviously, they can shade to try to synchro someone before it happens, but then after they do that, the newer cards that are on the field can't be synchro with. Konami puts the cards to no restrictions and players find the FTKs? Yeah. Gotta remember that mix. I know Rico's the back row one. I had to deal with him for a long time. You know what this? Now that I'm thinking about it, you know what Cooltoon reminds me of? It reminds me of True Draco, with all the regular effects that search the deck and do all the stuff, and all the graveyard effects stop the opponent's stuff. It's just True Draco on steroids, though. Because True Draco just have all the traps pop a monster, all the spells pop a back row, but that's it. But this one's, all the monsters have different things that do stuff. 1 card could pop back row, 1 pop can bomb monsters, 1 bounces a card, 1 banishes the extra deck, 1 looks at the hand. It's True Draco, but on steroids. All the monster effects do the consistency searching, whatever. Yugioh /blue, but with card effects? Yeah. Oh, there's RS. Yeah, means daily to RS and down the Cerberus and Desires. There used to be a time when I was like, you know, I could probably stick it around. He might let this go through because he doesn't know what else I got. You know, there's a chance, and like, no, that chance doesn't happen exist anymore. But the Mastering 4 is the furthest I've been in 5 months. I wish the effects to only be the only one on the scale didn't matter. Can you imagine though how crazy? Servant, good institution, good at pop it back real great. And the jacking, pop in the scale, spin out Garuda, and then servant triggers. Honestly, the only thing I whatever you call it, want them to hit jacking or Garuda. Everything else I kinda want to keep in hand. Then again, actually, they can hit the talents, I think, because they do all their stuff in the draw phase. What are we going first? Eliminates all my games. It's one of the dumbest cards ever printed. Agreed. I wish I had Bistro in the hand so I could summon out Chakra deck if he pops it, obviously. But it's happened before. They started off with D Barrier and Lovely, and the ability to go Lovely Labyrinth turn 1. Like, not even joking. They did that. But they popped Bistro in the hand, so I summoned out Chakra King, and he tried to use his Lady Labyrinth, of course, to reset the trap card. I again destroyed it. During my turn, he D Barriered, and I was still able to go for him by X code or whatever. Don't they now just, like, use the trap card, summon out the monster? I don't know. We'll just go as far as we can. Endymion's monster spell trap negate is not going to do anything for me. Because I can't chain to normal traps. I would say that the laziest card design. The laziest card design is the whole thing about what do you call it? Saying your opponent can't respond to stuff is like the laziest card design. It's not one of those, oh, it's stupid, why is that on a card? No, it's one of those, Konami doesn't know how to make an archetype good, so they just put that. I'm gonna wait on the talents. In case he tries to flip D Barrier, maybe I can steal and stuff. Because if he tries to flip D Barrier, I still have some kind of a chance by stealing and then going, you know, Dark Charmer into Celine to whatever. Or SP. If he has D Barrier, he could use it now. Yep. The other way to use it. Oh, did he put Kuklak back in hand? Oh. Alright then. The strategy there was going to be to take probably his 3000 attack body, remove the counter to Dome Summon Jackal, go to Dark Chamber to summon back the 3000 attack body, attack over his monster, attack the end directly, link 2 into SP Linlight, and banish the Lady Labyrinth from Graveyard. Yeah. But, you know, can't do it when every single card in your hand gets hand looped. Alright, this hand's good. We'll use Mastery first to play around AM, saw that. We might have Ash anyway. Got a Maxi too? We'll do Mastery first, play around Duel, because even if he does Ash this, we can still, you know, get out an extra body out. We have the technology. Check a game Mastery Jackal gets enough for Jackal to trigger. I know he had a delay on the Purelia thing, but like Droll is way more common to see than Ash Frost, it seems. Okay. I mean, he Drolls, it's fine by me. Okay. I think it's just a Maxi or something. Because after a Droll, I can still put out some good cards. Summon out, okay, a Jackal King from deck. Chicken Game gets the 2 counters. Magical move to summon out Jackal, that's 2 counters. So just save it. Scale the Jackal King, that's 3 counters. Yeah, he's still got another Maxi in hand. Very not obnoxious. Or maybe it's another Purelia. Yeah, this doesn't help us with anything. Does it do anything for us? I mean, there's something we can do. We could Jackal King demod and see if that can get us the spell counter stuff. Because if we spin out Jackal King, banish for demod, spin out Soul send Chicken Game, we could get another chance. And then sync those for the way for Crowley, get another chance to get Secret Knowledge. Oh. Hope he doesn't get to chain block or anything. Oh, he get a chain block. Secretarian? Okay then. Jeez. We had a chance there, and obviously with Cam when we're floodgated. The whole architecture seems obnoxious. Oh, what? The labyrinth or what? Does it got the coin toss to see if it can save our rank? Yeah. When Labyrinth and Runic, they both came out at the same time. Or I think maybe Labyrinth came out a little bit without support and then the new support came. I genuinely was like, why is Konami intentionally putting cards to make people want to quit the game? And I wasn't being like facetious or anything. It genuinely felt like the marketing board was, how do we get more people to quit this game? Like, that actually felt like how it was. Like, you're putting out cards that intentionally will infuriate people to not want to play the game anymore. Wow, they got another Maxi, it looks like. I just could not figure it out. Like, why would they want to make people not play the game anymore? beats Firmina again. This hand would have been a lot better against Firmina. Not bad. Okay. Okay. No, thank you. All right. Might banish. I think I'm still gonna banish the Endymion. We play into a Nibiru, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Let's ignore Nibiru. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. How do we capitalize off of it? Look into like an IP maybe? Serve it someone out. Yeah. Perhaps you just do it like this. We link away the cards that have the counters, which is fine. Celine would just replace those counters. We already pen summon, but it's fine. We could still make this work. Yeah. Everything over here. So it effect. Moving out the demon from deck. Demon can go over here. Damon's not wheeling this meta anyways. I saw Dim, like someone using triple Dim in the other thing. So I think we're screening right now. Let's do this. Top chicken game. Add back Endymion. Yeah, okay, we can end on a lot of stuff here still. Celine. I think I would have preferred having Jack King in the field already for some insulation, you know? That's to effect. Okay, I would basically say whatever we want. We got no more negates in deck, by the way. Which means we do not need to keep Magic on the board. We got Reflection left, yeah, true. But everything is basically out of the deck. So let's just do this right now. 1, 2... We're moving the counters from Jack King. Usually you want to move from Celine because she's got the most counters. However, Jack King is very soon to have the most amount of counters. You'll see. Graveyard, right? We have enough? Yeah, we should. Yeah, this is 6 counters. We should have enough. Yeah, this will be enough. We still got left to negate whatever we want to. Cancel. Let's go grab servant follow up. And if we had any more room, we could match for the last negate there. Okay. Now we got Endymion bounce Magister, Endymion bounce Endymion, Endymion bounce Endymion, you know. Just show triple Endymion negate, double monster negate, IP Excavator for 2 banishes. Yeah, that's not going through. It's 8 disruptions versus 5 cards. Okay. And you send everything to the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only send 2. He's gonna have to, if he doesn't negate, he's gotta negate Demon and Demon IP, you know, all those, because if he doesn't, then if I have the ability to get more room here. Why has he not sent Pop Extravagance yet? Why didn't he just chain Radiant Typhoon, though? That was his normal summon. That was his normal summon. Which means if I let that go through, he adds another monster. He can't special summon out in the field. Because he doesn't have MST, which means he has to add MST to pop a card, and then he can use whatever monster to special summon from hand. You can't normal summon that. Oh boy. You attack over a card, that means Garuda's live. Okay. So yeah, we avoided it. He really wanted to fool Los Droplet me. He really wanted to that. He dreams about it. It's his favorite thing. Attack. My goodness, that could have been so bad. If he'd have fooled us early, obviously, yeah. But we were able to play around it by penciling out. Ooh, that could have been really bad. We saved our rank, though. That's good. Yeah. Triple fool or triple drop, that makes sense. Drop the who hand for nothing? Yeah. Oh, dang. I'm in this guy's shoes. Alright. This hand's okay. At least good that that Braided is able to get their tutors actually useful. I kept wondering why there's so many tutors in the deck for a deck that locks you to Fusion Summon. Well, at least now they're actually able to utilize those tutors. That player works in mysterious ways indeed. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I should have probably picked up the hint when. Why is my internet going? I am hardwired into my internet. I did not pull it. Now, obviously, you guys aren't having any issues with the stream, right? It's not like what? Okay, somebody explain to me here. Did anybody in the in the stream is stream cutting out for anybody? Is anybody did it lag for anybody? Did it look like the stream was like cutting out, glitching out, or looking like I might even drop the internet connection stream? No? Okay. Then that means what just happened? What just happened? I did not pull my connection. Oh my goodness. You can, I mean, that confirms it. The fact that nothing on stream, like nothing was wrong with stream. Master just conked out. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that happened on my demotion game? I would have been livid. But this guy was on his demotion game himself, so good for him. Good for him, honestly. What would he as end board though? I wonder what he was gonna go for. Blackout is pretty horrible to use against me. It's devastating, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not mad at all. I'm just disappointed. I would have been mad if it was this game, but let's see if I can undo the thing. The fact that stream was completely fine, nobody had any issues, means I wasn't dropping internet at all. Master Duel just bugged out. I've not seen the stream cutting out at all, to be honest. Yeah, I am hardwired in. I used to be okay, good. I used to be like just going off of a Wi-Fi source, and then like stream was so bad that it was like for minutes or something on end. People like would text me in chat that the thing was freezing up and stuff, and I was like, it's supposed to be working here. Oh, okay. Okay, normal sword abductor is interesting, but I'd rather just activate it on the scale. And it's a little bit weak to your draw, but I can still play through the draw. Okay. Ash. Okay. Okay, Ash used up, but Mash 2 is fine. Considering that that now I don't have to worry about Swimming getting ashed. But yeah, I hardwired my internet stuff. My computer was completely put into the internet. The Wi-Fi thing. It's hardwired, so I don't lose internet at all. Making sure I'm that right there, me staring at the effect was me making sure I'm not actually activating Jackal King in the scale, right? Yeah, let's summon out another Jackal King. It looks like he doesn't got anything else. Endymion. Okay, let me see if I scale Magister, that's 1-1. Top Abductor, that's 2. Add Abductor back, Acid Abductor. That's 3-1. But then I'm at low counters. I can get another search. Or maybe I want to get Magister to 3 instead. So if I scale Jackal King, pop it, I get 4 counters, and that's 1. Add back a card. I'm gonna trust my gut here. Scale Magister and pop Abductor. I haven't even normal summoned yet. Add her back, and I get to activate again. I just want one more counter for oh, thanks. For Nibiru protection. Upstart, and yeah, we save from Nim now. Oh, I only triggered it off of Citadel. That's fine. Then we'll just go for D-mod. We'll banish one. Yeah, I forgot. I already triggered it off of Citadel. What am I doing? I should have just scaled the Jackal King and popped it and added back. Special summon. Yes. Sending away. I always get lost on which one I should do, but we'll just set away the other Jackal King. Because it's the whole idea. What's set away institution? It's the whole idea of nice. Well, actually, no, I can't even go for. Oof, I chose incorrectly. What I want. It's fine. It's fine. I'll have to just link away Endymion or something like that. I was supposed to banish away the Jack King in the middle so that I could link Crowley away in the middle. It's all good though. It's all good, man. Objector can still switch another Endymion from the deck. I think I switched. Yeah. Good. Okay, I think I know how we do this. So many counters. It happened to be a couple times in this game where it randomly lagged out, yeah. And knowledge, here's the thing, guys. We gotta use knowledge. Don't send away Blue Boar. Send away Crowley. Why send away Crowley, you might ask? That's simple. Can't use Crowley as a material. Fire through Masquerader. Boom, baby. Constitution right now. I have a lot of counters here. Alright. Question is how. Okay. One summon can be off of Celine. Two summons can be off Magister. One summon can be off that. But we have to link away a card. So we might have to just link away the Jackal King. But let's make use of those counters first. I activated Institution. Can you please load? Okay. We'll have to link away the... Why is it lagging for me now? Oh boy. I'm locked in. I'm hardwired into my internet, so I know I don't have an issue. Oh my goodness. Waiting. Messenger servers are lagging. If that's the case, I might just not. I might just have to stop because like I'm gonna be on my devotion game after this. I'm pretty sure. It's gonna make me lose connection, even though I'm about to get a good board. Like, look at this. Remove 7 to get Endymion. Link Electromite and Jackal King into Celine. Celine remove 3 counters from the Magister that has 6 counters. Send back out the Jackal King graveyard. I got 3 zones open. Magister remove the 3 counters from himself, summon himself, and a demon from extra deck. And then a demon scales summon it out and protect Citadel. I have 5 negates and IP Masquerade. It's gonna make me lag out. Oh. Come on, I'm not gonna do anything right now, just so it doesn't have to catch up until that Wi-Fi thing goes away. Okay. Oh my goodness, I just moved. Okay. This should not be this laggy. It has not been this laggy in a long time. And I'm also losing so much time here. Look how much time I'm losing. Like I should have ended my turn like like 30 seconds ago. I should have had my 7 negates. Well, yeah, 7 disruptions. Like I'm so fast at making out of this deck, and it's making me good. It's good. Thinks I'm gonna time out. Seriously. Try moving counters now? Yeah, no, look. I'm clicking, you see, you can hear it, the sound effect. It's not working. Every counter is taking like 30 seconds to remove. Actually insane. Literally, all I need to do, add Endymion, link it to Celine. Celine summon out Jackal King. Bachelor summon out. Demon summon out. This is ridiculous. I still got 3 more counters to remove. Because he was at 8. This is actually ridiculous. watch the opponent report me for slow play now. Don't think you only click. Don't think only click. Your timer keeps randomly adding 30 seconds. What do you mean? Still, it's 70 seconds now. If you mean 3 seconds, I wish it had kept adding 30 seconds. I want to put it after this because before you log off. Yeah, if this is the case. This has been. Yeah, I get it. 60 seconds because the game is bugging. If this makes you time limit loss, I'm just gonna end stream just because this did 2 games in a row. I can't be subjecting myself to this. This is ridiculous. It's been doing this for 2 minutes now. Like, look at this end board's gonna be great, and then it's not gonna let me do it. Literally, look at me clicking things. Connecting? Can you connect faster? Faster, please? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Look at that. Be clicking, nothing happening. Nothing happened. Oh. What? Guys, I think I'm trapped here forever. I think I'm trapped here. I think I'm trapped here forever. I don't know what to do here. It was 60 that jumped to 90. You'd time out by now. Game is bugged. I guess in the meantime, so this is the deck. We won 1 souls. We won double. We got one blue board. Blue board's really good for the deck. No. Okay. Tell me to take that game away from me. Guys, I wanted to go to Master 3. I really like was not gonna stop until we got our 3 hours, you know, which happened in 30 minutes. Yeah. So obviously, this has been 2 games in a row. So if the games or servers are lagging buggy, I'd be just logging into another duel just to derank guaranteed, because it's gonna happen. Guys, is this the Eye of Sauron mod? It looks like an eye. Yeah, I think it's got to be the Master Duel stuff. Oh, yeah, shut your face. Look how long this is taking to load. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to end the stream, because none of these games are gonna be playable because Master Duel is done. Master needs an exorcist. Yeah, told you timer was bugged. Yeah, I was about to do a full-out deck profile, by the way. Yeah, look at that. Out. What was this guy's deck anyway, dude? Sky Sugar's is such a free win, especially with how many detachments it's gonna have. Only thing that he could have used was Droplet. That would have been guaranteed. Well, we're done. We can't go anymore because we're just gonna lose the next game. Look how long this is taking. So let's just collect the stuff and we'll call it. Yeah, unfortunate. I would have definitely gone for him. Hang on a second. Let me see something here. This game was won, which means that it would be 2 duels left before we would be the next duel. If you lost that one, yeah, look how long this is taking. This should not take this long. So if I were to start another duel, see that thing in the middle? It is, yeah. I don't know. I suppose I could actually do a deck profile though before logging up. Yeah, look how connecting. And you guys can obviously see Twitch is not having any issues whatsoever. You don't hear me bugging like or whatever like that. Oh yeah, which yeah. Okay, if we even can't even get to the deck list, I'm gonna have to just end stream. I'll give it like 30 seconds. Two, 1, 20, 15, 13, 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, and thank you so much for being Kismet. Oh yeah. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, we have to call it now. But thank you guys so much for being here. We got 16 people on a Tuesday, which is not a day I usually stream at all. Well, let's be honest here. By all means, the whole goal for the month, like I said, Master Duel doesn't know the difference between Master 5 and Master 1. Regardless of anything that happens at all this month, even if I don't make it to Master 1, Master 5 is where I wanted to be. I wanted to make sure it all was, you know, my past 6 histories, match histories, was all Master Rank thing, and they're all Master 5, which is what I wanted. I got the thing back. So, I'm cool with this. I mean, we're going to be streaming again on Sunday, and even if we don't get far enough again, it's fine. I got what I wanted to do tonight. I appreciate everyone so much for being here, though. You guys are the best. I'm hoping to do another video with VF, but VF has been missing in action for, like months now at this point. He's been radio silent, so I don't know. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for Wiyazaki. I hope VF is okay. I hope he's alive. Pray for him. I know I will. Anyway, I see you guys here on Sunday. Sunday, take this time, exact time that you're here right now. That's what time I'm probably gonna be live on Sunday, and we'll see how far we can get. Even if it's like a long shot to get to Master 1. We'll just do it, chill out with people, see if we can get some cool games, good board wipes, and see how demons can still do. Thank you all so much for being here, guys. I hope to see you guys on Sunday.